So good evening and welcome. It's a true privilege to be able to open this exhibition tonight, The Call of the Strait, a shared story of the Bass Strait Islands, honouring the deep connections, stories and skills shaped by our beautiful Bass Strait. Tonight, we gather as a community of islands, each with our unique histories and stories. This exhibition was built on collaboration between the peoples of the Bass Strait. We thank each of you for your marvellous contributions and gratefully acknowledge the many hands behind the project. Firstly, I'd like to thank King Island Council and Tasport's community grants for their generous and ongoing support. Sandro Donati and Judy Jacques of Furno Community Arts on Flinders Island, who liaised tirelessly, coordinated and curated, bringing this collaboration to a reality. The educators and children at King Island Childcare and Early Learning Centre for their amazingly bedazzled sea creatures. Peter McFadgen and the students at King Island High School for thoughtful words and insights into the young island life. To our curators, Karen Leslie and Marilyn Chapman, thank you for your genius that transformed a vision into this gorgeous reality. To Sam Freeman, Lily Davis and our gallery volunteers, thank you all for your dedication, knowledge and skill. And lastly, I'd like to thank the industry professionals, maritime enthusiasts, artists, historians and community members of Bass Strait. Your spirit of resilience and remote way of life is what we're celebrating here today. In closing this opening, I'm delighted to introduce some very special guests this evening. Firstly, a skilled entrepreneur, a community and industry ambassador, an extremely proud mum, and our very own Millie Summers. Millie will be sharing a special poetry reading with us shortly. And again, a warm welcome to Judy Jacques and Sandro Donati from Flinders Island. These two have spent a lifetime in music and art and the last 30 years on Flinders Island. Judy will speak about her personal and ancestral connection to Bass Strait, and together she and Sandro will treat us to a short musical performance to open the exhibition. Without further ado, it's my pleasure to open this exhibition, Call of the Strait, and I now call on Millie Summers.
Thank you very much, Anna, and please excuse my voice of all days. It's today that I've lost it. Firstly, I'd like to thank Taylor and Karen for giving me a gentle nudge to participate in this exhibition. Very much out of my comfort zone, but here I am. And well done to all those involved in a fantastic and meaningful display. It's fantastic to see everyone represent our Bass Strait and really share it together. So well done. This poem is about my connection to Bass Strait and the abundance and security it has created for my family in the past and in the present. So here we go. A girl of the roaring 40s, born where the roaring 40s blow, where sea and sky in fury grow. She was the daughter of island skies, raised where the wild Bass Strait tide lies. A family of 7, strong and free, 4 brothers beside her by the sea. The only girl with wind in her hair, she grew in life, both rugged and rare. Her great-grandfather, a soldier, withered and worn, came seeking freedom when peace was born. A settlement grant, a chance to stand, to shape new life on untamed land. As generations were born and life unfolded, an economic downturn took its hold. Employment scarce, the future untold. Uncertain times taught them to be bold. Oceans gurgled, fierce with fury, yet gave abundance to hands made sturdy. Bull kelp tangled on storm-washed shores, lobster hauled through ocean's doors. With steady hands and hearts that yearned, they built a business from what they earned. As life went on, she sought the wide world. From Hobart to Sydney, her story unfurled. She tried it all, the city's stride, but tide still pulled with ocean's pride. Forever the whisper of the roaring forties called her back through island stories. The salt, the wind, the sea's embrace, home was here her rightful place. Now a mother with hearts to reach, she carries the chance, the gift to teach. Her children learn by shore and foam, the roaring forties have called her home. With shells in hand and sand-kissed faces, they learn the rhymes of this place. She passes on the wisdom of the strait, that freedom lives where wild winds won't wait. A new generation with fury to face, a new desire to stand up for this place. She carries the trade of her family, a business made possible by the ocean's bounty. With wind in her hair and salt-touched skin, this is her home from beginning to end. Thank you.
And we'll now just have a few words from Judy Jacques and Sandro Donati.
You better come on. Thank you. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you. As my dad would have said, you wouldn't be dead for quids. This is very brave of me because I've never read this before. In fact, it was one of those, it came from my notebook when I first travelled to Flinders Island in 1998 and stayed in a little shack all by myself. No, I wasn't, tell the truth. My Kelpie came too, and so did that, whatever it was, Holden Ute.
HQ.
HQ. HQ. How's that? Okay. And so this is how I felt. Here again! Twisting a whirl and a jump and a spin. Yeah! What do you say to the sea? Here again! Long and high, a wave of sound, sound to reach far across the Bass Strait. A song to make a wave, a ripple, all the way to the shores of Badger. Bounce the high cone, slippery slide, and Chappelle. Here again! Full throttle call me, I am a siren. All the way to the Goose Island Lighthouse. 98. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Oh yes. La 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 la. And join in. La 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 la. It's for you, Thomas. La 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 la. Right back here. La 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 la. La 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 la. We do one more. One more. I'm trying for the high notes. I'll probably say la 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 la. Yes. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Thomas Archibald Brown, 1906. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Let's get Paul.
So we'd now just like to invite you all inside because it's getting a bit chilly out here. But remembering where we are in this beautiful Bass Strait, come and enjoy the exhibition, grab a glass of wine and eat some nibbles. Thanks for coming.